Good morning and prepare my breakfast options with me, or good afternoon, good evening. It depends on whatever time you're watching. Prepare my breakfast meal options with me because breakfast is the most important meal of my day, and I like to wake up to options rather than thinking about it immediately when I wake up. So basically, today we're going to be preparing two breakfast options. One is boiling these arrowroots. I know you can prepare them in different ways, but I prefer mine boiled. And also we're going to be preparing banana pancakes. So let's talk about the first breakfast meal option, which is this arrowroots. I bought these arrowroots at Carrefour, and it depends on the weight. I wouldn't say what the price is because it depends on the weight. And I really try to only buy them when they're fresh, because they really go bad so fast. I wouldn't ask you to try and buy it and then put it in the, in your shelf waiting. They go bad so fast. So only buy when it's fresh looking like. And when it's fresh looking like, you will see at the top, it looks exactly the way it looks inside. So you will know. Otherwise, this is my favorite breakfast option, one of my favorite breakfast options, and every single time I go home to the village, I always ask my mama to prepare some of them for me. Luckily, we do grow them, and there's a little bit of a difference when you buy them in the supermarket. The taste compared to the ones that are grown at home, okay? But it's not that much of a difference, but you can tell these ones, they might not be extremely fresh, or they might have been grown in different soils, yada yada. But anyway, here we are. First, peeling them. Second, washing them.
The way you like a song, you know my heart. Cause you know me, know my heart. You're everything in my day. I love the way you know my heart. Yeah, alright. The one to show me now and forever. No, you'll never be alone. All day, oh yeah, all day. I can let you know that you're my boy. The one to show me if we're together. It don't matter if it rains, I will love you every day. As long as you're in my arms, boy. The one to show me now and forever. No, you'll never be alone again. All day, oh yeah, all day. Please stay in my arms, boy. The one to show me if we're together. It don't matter if it rains. All day, oh yeah, all day. As long as you're in my arms, boy.
So after thoroughly washing my pieces of arrowroot, I'm just going to slice them into tinier pieces so they don't take long cooking, as I'm using gas cooker and I don't want it to take too long in the kitchen. We have to save the gas. I just cut them into tinier pieces. I'm also removing the bad pieces. You'll easily tell the bad pieces or just the bad spots because they easily discolor. The white purple part, you can tell the fresh one, and the part that is just about to get bad. Then I'm going to dip them into cold water. Start with the bigger chunks, put the bigger chunks at the bottom, tinier chunks at the top, and just place it in my heat. Now let's go to option number 2, which is banana pancakes. In this option number 2, the banana is the first thing that I'm going to soften, or I don't know how you call it, I'm missing the word. You can actually use blender to blend it to make this easier, but I used a fork on a very flat surface so that I can reach it and just pound on it and pound and smudge until it becomes a thick or a soft consistency. It takes a minute, but because my bananas were very ripe, it didn't take too much effort. After this, we're going to transfer it to the bowl next to me, the white and orange bowl, very fast. You can see the fork just gives you the perfect consistency too. But if you have a blender, please use it. It saves you time. You can actually just blend almost everything together. You don't have to mix. So by blending, I mean you can put the banana, the eggs, the sugar, everything in the blender, and then just transfer your wheat or your consistency when it's all done into a cooking pan. Okay, that is me transferring. I'm just going to add 2 eggs because I'm not making so many. Remember, I'm the only one in the house, so I'm just making enough for me. Add 2 eggs. I used 1.5 bananas, and I'm just adding 2 eggs and mix that. Give it a good mix. And fun fact about banana pancakes, if you don't like too much sugar, because of how ripe it is, I'm not going to add any sugar. It's already sugary. And also I will use some honey later. Anyway, I just added milk, and that is baking powder or baking soda and a little bit of baking soda. I actually used the 2. Mix it with my wheat, and then I'm just going to add my dry products into the wet products. As you see, little by little, a few spoons first, but you can actually approximate how much you might need and just get in there. I ended up adding the whole bowl, even though at the beginning I'm just using a little, and giving it another good mix using the same fork, using the same fork that I was using to smash my banana or blend my banana. Just mix it. And again, I did not add any sugar because the banana is already sweet and it makes everything sweeter. And also because of how strong the banana is, the whole meal is just gonna taste the flavor of a banana. It's already sugary. I'm not a fan of sugary stuff, so this is just perfect. But if you like them extremely salty, extremely sugary, you can add some more sugar to it. I'm adding some cooking oil or some butter, margarine, depends on whatever you like. I add cooking oil and mix it and give it a good mix. And the good thing about having a real-time banana is that it really helps makes it very easy because it's thick. Now I'm adding it to the pot. You can see most people don't prefer spreading it, depending on the amount of baking powder you've added, but because I didn't add too much, I was trying to make pancakes and crisps at the same time, so yeah, I have to spread it. It saves time just not waiting for too long to wait for it to bubble up. But I think I have one that I waited until it bubbled up. Yeah, a little cooking oil in the pan, just a little. Once I add the little, it makes 2 pancakes without adding any more because we already added some in the mixture before. These are my pancakes. Oh my god, they were so good. Anyway, this is how I make my pancakes. But do you know that initially I didn't know that pancakes are the ones that are thick, and these ones are actually known as crepes in most countries, but in my place where we come from, this is what we call pancakes. Actually, this is what I've grown up knowing. It's a pancake. So if this is not your ideal pancake, please don't be mad. I think here's the version that I actually spread it. I spread it too, and I was making big ones because I was tired. Anyway, by this time everything is ready, everything is boiled. You can see my arrowroots, they crack once they're ready and they soften very fast, and I'm telling you, they were so good, so dry, so just the perfect texture. My pancakes too, you can see the top pancake that I didn't actually spread. I was waiting for it to bubble, but it did not. I was using this honey to make it sweet. But anyway, those were my breakfast options. I'm just gonna wait until they're cold, they cool, so that I can put them in the fridge and they can last me up to a whole week. Thank you very much for watching. Come back for more recipes and remember to subscribe, and see you on the next one.
Do you want to know?